What's good, guys? All right, I'm back today because we are going to be doing an update on the new DJI Mini SE drone that I actually done a video on just the other day. As you can see that, of course, all the leaves have fallen in the background back here, so it's a beautiful day outside. Very, very cloudy, but it doesn't stop us from checking out the drone. So this is what's going to happen. Since you pretty much know that the drones are controlled by the mobile device, which is what I'm using, I had to download the app. So I'm just going to go over a few things, how you open it up, you know, because you guys only got to see the unboxing and kinda a review on what I thought about it the last time. This time I'm actually going to show you how it opens up. I'm going to turn on the drone part, you know, to like let you hear it start up or whatever. And I'm going to show you the little lens cover that needs to come off, just, you know, the little rundown like that. The next video that I upload after this will be a video of me actually being recorded from the drone itself. Okay, looks like we got a bug wanting to interrupt. But anyways, I'm actually going to fly the drone and I'm going to record myself talking to the drone straight into the camera. Okay, and of course that has to be uploaded to the SD card that's inside of it. Then I'll have to go through and edit it on my computer and all of that instead of doing it right here on the phone. So anyways, let's just go over this quickly. That way it doesn't have to be very long. As you know, propellers and all of that, little wings, whatever you guys want to call them. They are propellers, by the way. There is a set that already comes on the drone. So you're going to get another set inside the box. And it's going to be enough for like a whole replacement. So if you needed to replace these because they broke, you're good to go. You're also going to get a screwdriver like you saw the last time also. And it's something I want to show you here, the way this opens up. A lot of people was like, especially on Twitter, why did you buy such a small drone? And I'm like, maybe you just haven't seen the thing up close. It's actually not small. It's not small at all. They call it the Mini SE, as you can see here. But the way it has to open first is if you look at it in the rear end, you know, I know you guys out there be checking things out from the rear end, so that's what you have to do to this girl. Check her out from the rear end. And then you're going to be a gentleman and you're going to open up one leg, all right? And then you're going to be a gentleman and open up the next one. All right, and then anyways, guys, so there it is. It's opened up for you. That's how those, no matter what, you have to pull these two out left to right. Now, the ones that are actually going to come out back here, they're going to drop down and then they're going to come back like the spring, okay? So you're going to drop it down and then they're just going to kind of rotate themselves, okay? So you'll get to see it right here. As it just bends down, it just kind of rotates around. So it's kind of cool how they done it. But if you look at it from this side, it all makes sense, right? Anyways, when you put it back in the box or in the case, whatever, they do sell some really nice cases for these. You should really check them out. You can also get this in the regular DJI Mini. You can get the DJI Mini 2. There's a lot of different versions to this, okay? Now, this one is the ultralight 249 gram one, okay? This thing is not light at all, okay? It's pretty heavy, but when you turn it on, you'll see that in the next video. For example, like the leaves you see on the ground, if I was to take this and walk it right over there where all those leaves are in the yard, this thing would literally clear out a pathway, like a circle around it, from all of the air pressure and all of that, from where it starts up and everything's spinning, you know, so fast. It would make, let me see, I can probably actually show you guys. I don't know if you can see it or not, but let me see if you can. Don't want to shake the phone too much here, but I want you guys to be able to see this. Let me see if I can get this little clamp off here. Do you guys see that spot right there on the ground? My wife has actually drove over it several times with the car. That's actually bigger than it looks on camera. But I promise you, this drone by itself actually cleared that whole spot. That is just absolutely phenomenal to me, that a drone can do something like that. All right, let me see if I can get this. There we go. Sorry for all the shaking and all of that, okay? This is a new little stabilizer for the phone. Anyways, so we have this. Before you fly this, you must, of course, charge the battery. Number one, if you want to know where the battery is, it's going to be right here. You're just going to lift the little hood up, all right? You do have your SD card reader goes here. Your Type-C charging cable is going to go here. If you want the battery, then you're going to, there's like a little button right there. You're actually just going to grab that little button and just kind of give it a little snug, little pull right there. It's going to come out. You can buy these batteries on Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart. They sell them just about everywhere. They are a little pricey, but they last about 30 to 40 minutes each battery. You may think, man, that's not a long time, but let's think about it. When you're flying a drone, like, how long are you really going to fly your drones? What I want to know. But anyways, that's what it looks like on the inside. It's just kind of nothing. All right. So you want to get back in here and put your, you'll hear it snap when you push the battery in, and the little lid will shut on it, okay? All right, now, before you actually, you'll have to program this. Like, it'll walk you through it on the app, tell you to hold it down, press it once, you know, all the good stuff. So you'll get through it, I promise. It does light up green right here. It will tell you on the app as to whether your GPS location is picking up like a whitelisted area. If it's whitelisted, that means pretty much you don't have permission to fly a drone in that area. Can you still do it? Of course. But the GPS sometimes will lose signal, so you got to be careful. You don't want your drone to crash because it's not supposed to be there. Another thing is, I've had a lot of people ask me, is this one of the drones that if you're flying it, can you just call it back to the area? You can call it to come back. You can automatically, it's, you know, touch screen like your phone. You can just touch landing and it'll come down and get ready to land. But it will ask you one more time, you know, is that area secure? Like, is it okay to go ahead and make the landing? Just like a pilot would if they were talking to somebody. So it's kind of cool that it does that. Now you do have to take this clear piece right here, hold down the little button. You don't want to squeeze too hard because this is like cheap plastic that they just put there. You just want to barely push in on it just a little bit, pull it off, and now you have the actual lens. This right here looks just like the lens that they have on the DJI little pocket little stabilizer things. I mean, identical. You can't tell them apart, which I don't think you're supposed to because they're the same item. But anyway, the little lens, you know, it does move and all of that, see, as you can see. So just normal, but you don't have any problems controlling it or nothing like that. Like, it turns out to be just absolutely amazing. So whenever you want to put that back over it, you just want to put it up under there and then just pop it back down right there on the bottom. We're going to leave it off just for a minute. Now we're going to move over to the actual controller. This is your controller, okay? And at the top and the bottom, it pulls out. This is the bottom. It's actually going to pull out, and you can actually pull it back a pretty good, you know, ways. And when you pull it back, you're going to look right here. You see these pieces? These are your actual little joysticks right here, okay? So you're just going to pull them out. And when you pull it out, we got a bee right here. He's just hanging out with us. All right, could you be somewhere else at this time? All right. Anyways, of course, the bee would want to hang out with me. The one that's allergic to it, you know, that's who it hangs out with. So you just want to screw these on there. Make sure you don't over tighten them because then it can become a problem. You could probably strip it or you could ruin it. Now you do get an extra set of these little joysticks. There you go. You got it on there. It's perfect. Now what you would do is you would slide your phone up in here. It does come with extra cables that you can plug in here. That's where you'll charge it. And then you can actually pull this cover out. Okay, B, please stop interrupting, okay? All right. Anyway, you can pull the little cable out. So if you don't have an iPhone like I do, then what you could do is you can actually use Android. You can use the micro USB. You can use any type there is. There's several different cables in the box, including the charging cable. It does tuck away right in there. So when you're done with it, it'll just fold up and it'll go right into that little spot right there. All right. So over here, if you want to land your drone, if you don't want to touch the touch screen on your phone, then you can just land it right here. Over here, you've got your power button. So you press it one time for just a few seconds, and then you press it again, and it comes on. Same as the drone, you do them both the same way. All right, and then up here, this button is to take pictures. It's the camera. This one up here is to record. Once you push that, it's going to pop up on the screen your red record button is to allow you to push it one more time if you really want to record. All right, so you have that. Now, the next thing, you just want to actually undo these little things. They're like locked down on one another. Pull it around, pull that one around. One of them's gonna come up this way and the other one's gonna come up that way. Now, if you look at it, one of them's, okay, Mr. B, look, let's talk here. Why's this gotta happen to me? All right, so anyway, one of them's gonna have the flat side facing and the other one's gonna have the inside. That's because of the way they turn and they lay down on one another. So as you see, the lights will flicker. This is fully charged, and when you hold it, you'll be holding it like this with your phone in it. And you want to talk about a pretty picture. Man, oh man, if you've got a good phone, the camera quality is amazing. All right, now, last but not least, we'll let it light up for a minute. Hold it about 4 seconds. And then you're supposed to do the drone the same way. Sometimes it can be a little pain. You have to just mess around with it. And you're just kind of like, hey, why are you doing this to me? There we go. It'll come on and, oh, there it is. So it's moving its little eyes, just doing its little thing. It's blinking green on the bottom, like I said, and yellow and red. Red means that, you know, like a stop sign. Hey, stop. I'm not ready to go. Green means, hey, you know, take off. Right now, it's more of like a greenish yellow looking color, which means it's kind of in a safe mode, whatever. Now it's letting us know it's ready to go if you've got it connected to a phone. So all you would do, you can literally hold this from your hand and it'll just rocket right out of your hand. Honestly, it will. You can set it on this, it'll take off. If this is where you want it to come back, that's where to come back to. But I'm telling you, the pressure is amazing that it does. You saw what happened to the ground down here. It doesn't look like much from the camera, but I promise it really is. This is the DJI Mini SE. Comes in at $299 in the US. You can pick it up at Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon. I'm sure any other electronic store, whatever it is you may have. If you're outside of the US, I have seen people over in the UK, the people over in Australia. Everyone is able to get their hands on this, okay? So if this is something you're of interest to, just let me know. And I'll do my best to leave some links and stuff below if I don't forget. If I do forget, just reach out and say, hey, can you drop me that link? I'll get it for you, okay? But hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please consider dropping a like on the video. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to my channel or just one of the 50% that do watch my channel and you support it or just, you know, you like to hang out, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate that as well. And while you're at it, don't forget to ring that pretty little bell so it'll bring you right back here for more great content. The next video I upload on the DJI Mini SE will be the drone in action. I promise you guys that. Other than that, y'all have a great day. Be blessed, be safe, be kind to one another. And as always, hey, Trippy up. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.